Bonsoir, bonjour, bonjour, il fait beau en plus aujourd'hui, c'est encore le jour, bonjour, bienvenue à la Fondation des États-Unis, welcome to the Fondation des États-Unis. C'est la troisième semaine où nous célébrons le Black History Month, qui est le mois de l'histoire noire américaine, qui a été créé par Woodson en 1926. Il est venu l'idée de créer une semaine pour célébrer le travail des Afro-Américains qui a été invisibilisé par l'histoire. Et depuis, on va dire que c'est devenu une commémoration, surtout à partir de 1976, où le président Ford a décidé d'en faire un mois, le mois de février, un mois officiel de célébration de l'histoire noire américaine. Alors pourquoi le mois de février? Parce que les deux principaux abolitionnistes auxquels Woodson pensait en 1926, Douglas et Lincoln, sont nés le mois de février. Donc l'idée vient de là. Et aujourd'hui, à la Fondation des États-Unis, on est très heureux de pouvoir continuer à célébrer l'histoire noire américaine. On a eu d'ailleurs un événement qui était fantastique sur les compositeurs noirs américains qui ont vraiment marqué l'histoire. Et on a eu, je ne sais pas si certains d'entre vous sont venus, mais on a pu passer un petit moment avec nos résidents qui ont interprété ces morceaux. Alors aujourd'hui, il y a beaucoup de monde. Il n'y a pas que des résidents de la Fondation des États-Unis, il y en a certains. J'en ai vu quelques-uns. Il y a notamment Jonathan Bass et Kelly McGhee qui est ici. Kelly a co-organisé l'intégralité du mois de février avec la Fondation des États-Unis pour parler de l'art afro-américain et de son impact sur la culture américaine. Et on vous remercie pour l'applaudir. Des chants, parce qu'il s'agit de célébrer aujourd'hui l'histoire américaine à travers les chants et la musique. Et je vais d'abord laisser à Khalid le soin de présenter aussi notre invité d'honneur cette semaine, Woodmore, là. Il parle très bien français d'ailleurs, mais je préfère parler anglais. Donc je vous souhaite un bon après-midi.
To the final day of our huge celebration of Black History Month. We're so grateful for to Joanne and the entire culture team for supporting this project and for making events like this possible. Now more than ever, certain topics such as marginalized people's contributions to society and this kind of work is just very imperative. So we're very grateful to Joanne. To Elsa, to Tori, to Gabrielle. There's a wonderful cultural team here who has just been incredibly supportive of the organization of this and also just making sure we have everything we need as artists too. So can we just give them a brief applause? So today we have the privilege of sharing some music with you by some Black American composers. Some music also by our guest Clinician that was composed by him. This ensemble actually has been rehearsing for all of 3 hours. So today we met this morning. We have people here from residents from the FAU, the musicians, some that are studying other things in Paris. We have choir members from local choirs, from the Sorbonne, from other community choirs in Paris. So it's a very mixed group, and we all sang together for the first time just this morning. So I am very, very impressed and very inspired by the level of commitment everybody has shown to this music, which as you will see is, it's a very diverse range of music. We're going to sing some spirituals, which was the music of enslaved Africans, which has then, hundreds of years past even, gone to be rearranged for choir. One of the works we'll do was arranged by a very, very prolific African-American composer, the icon, if you will, of the African-American spiritual Moses Hogan. We also have music from our guest Clinician. We have have an anthem. We actually have two anthems in the program. The first of which is what we consider the Black national anthem in the U.S. amongst the Black American community. So I won't speak too much longer, but I really love to enjoy this music. Now I'm very, very honored to welcome my mentor, colleague, and friend to the stage. We met in 2013 at the University of Missouri Columbia, where I was studying voice and piano. It was many years ago, 12 years ago. And Phil was completing his PhD in choral conducting studies. He went on to just he's had such a tremendous career as an educator. He taught for over 20 years in St. Louis suburban schools. He is currently the artistic director of voice at the COCA Center of Creative Arts, which is an interdisciplinary arts institution, the premier in the Midwestern region. He had written an off-Broadway play, wrote the music to it rather, which received actually great acclaim, and went on to do a national tour, and then on to Greece, where they performed, and taken in Ferguson, and again, currently he's working in St. Louis, advising over 6,000 students in voice and the arts in St. Louis. So without further ado, please welcome Dr. Philip Woodmore.
Hello, bonsoir. Bonjour, excuse me. I want to give a few program notes as we get started on our pieces. The first piece we're going to do is Lift Up Your Voice and Sing. Often called the Black National Anthem, as Khalid told us, Lift Up Your Voice and Sing has been a cornerstone of Black resilience and pride since its creation in 1900. Written as a poem by James Weldon Johnson and later set to music by his brother J. Roswell Johnson, the song became an anthem for the civil rights movement. Roland Carter's powerful arrangement, which we will sing today, elevates its message of hope, perseverance, and unity, reminding us of the strength found in Black community and our history. Lift up your voices.
Voice and sing.
Next on the program is one of the pieces that I brought, that I wrote. This piece I considered a gospel anthem and wanted to bring in a piece of my work in St. Louis. This is called Prologue to the Gospel, set to the stage for a deeper exploration of the Black musical experience. Gospel music, rooted in the spiritual traditions of enslaved Africans, became a defining force in the Black church and beyond. This piece captures the essence of that tradition, honoring the resilience of a people who have turned suffering into strength, sorrow into song, and trials into triumph. This is Prologue to the Gospel. This next piece that we have put on the program as we go on this journey is called I Dream a World. Based on Langston Hughes' visionary poem, I Dream a World, is a choral affirmation of hope, justice, and unity. Andre Thomas's arrangement magnifies the power of music words, which speak to a future where love, peace, and equality reign. This piece reflects on the ongoing struggle for racial justice and reminds us that the Black community's enduring hope for a free world from oppression is still ongoing. This is I Dream a World. I also wrote this next piece, and I'm not going to read the program notes, I'm just going to talk from my heart. I was asked towards the middle of COVID if I would participate in a commission of individuals who worked together to create a memorial service for everyone in the city of St. Louis that had died of COVID. There was a professor there who was very adamant that we as a community needed to take a moment to grieve and asked if I would come on as the artistic director. So I was very inspired by this thought and wrote a few pieces to accompany this memorial service. And this is the title song. The service was called Requiem of Light. And so this is the title song that I wrote for that service called Requiem of Light. Earth Song. This is a new piece to me that I found on this journey, so I'll tell a little short story here. When I got the phone call to come over to Paris, this is my first time in Paris, by the way. I've had a fantastic week, but I'm tired. When I was asked to come over and do this, I researched over 500 songs to pick these 6 right songs for this program. And on that journey, I found this piece. I'd never heard of this piece. It's a beautiful piece called Earth Song, and I just want to read you a little something about it. Earth Song is a universal plea for peace and healing. Yet its themes resonate deeply with Black history. For centuries, Black communities have fought for justice, not only for themselves, but for the world around them. In times of struggle, they have turned to music to call for change, just as this piece does. T'Chelli's work serves as a reminder that the fight for peace and equality is ongoing, and resilience is at its core. This is Earth Songs. Before we do our final number, I'd just like to express my gratitude and thankfulness and humbleness for being able to be in this space with you today and create a little bit of music. As Khalid said, these behind me are 30 of my fastest made friends in the history of music making. I met all of these people for the first time this morning, and my job was a little trickier because at least Khalid was the name here. I was just this person that was showing up. And so it's been exciting for us to gather in this space and commune around this music for this time. I've chosen to put a spiritual as our finale. This is by the icon Moses Hogan that Khalid mentioned earlier. This is a very difficult spiritual, and I was questioning to put it on the program. We're going to throw it out there. and to share what we can with this piece. I do want to read the program, it's really good. This dynamic spiritual arranged by the legendary Moses Hogan tells the Bible story of Joshua bringing down the walls of Jericho. Historically, songs like this carry hidden messages of resistance and hope for enslaved Africans, inspiring courage in the face of oppression. Hogan's arrangement transformed the traditional spiritual into electrifying choral piece, celebrating the power of faith and the unwavering strength of Black communities. Here is the Battle of Jericho.
Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. The battle was fought on the day. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of the battle was fought on the day. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Talk about your kings of Gideon. Talk about the men of Saul. Talk about good old Joshua at the battle of Jericho. That morning, Joshua fought the battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Joshua fought the battle of Jericho. The battle was fought on the day. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Right out to the walls of Jericho.